Shine, wild ones, it's Bernadette. I'm here with your Pisces tarot reading for March 2021. Pisces, I can name your reading in one word. Yes! Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a great month for you. It is time to embrace your creativity because it is time for you to shine, as in let it shine, yes. Like, it's like church up in here for you all because, listen, you're one to go with the flow, Pisces, right? And this month, your laid-back nature works in your favor. For you this month, for this March 2021, Flamingo, as a spirit totem and power animal, which is the Two of Wands in my deck, the Arcanimal Tarot and Oracle deck, which is what I read with. Wow, it appears to help you keep balanced and maintain grace and poise. You know, that color pink, that's all about unconditional love. Flamingo is also, you know, as a spirit guide, is a reminder of the power that you have to communicate through your thoughts and ideas. And you can be so eloquent because you're such a visionary, right? It's sometimes really hard to see where, like, Aquarius ends and Pisces begins. Now, even when your vision is, like, shocking or unusual to others, you've got such a gift for being endearing. I mean, who doesn't love a Pisces, says the triple Scorpio, right? I just know that my soulmate is going to walk up in front of me one day and be a triple Pisces. I just know it. So if you're out there, triple Pisces, all right, so back to you, Pisces. So your artistic talents, your unique sense of beauty, and higher spiritual vision can be brought into balance in order for you to lead others through, you know, listen, you're always compassionate, you're always, you know, empathic, you know, you're such an empathetic leader and healer, and that's really, really going to come through at this time. And you're going to be really easily affected by the lineup of planets passing through Aquarius earlier this month, because you are highly sensitive and just about everything, you know, affects you, especially things going on around you. But your focus is more focused, you know, on the energy that's created by the stellium taking place in your own sign, and this includes your planetary ruler, Neptune. Neptune's been in Pisces for a while, and it will be far beyond this month. Yet during this month, Neptune is joined early on by by Sun and Venus. Now, leading up to the 20th, the Sun, Venus, and Neptune, they're doing the dance, man. They're close together, but they are dancing all around each other, and this is creating such a powerful energy for romance, for love, for healing and affection. You know, where do I sign up to be a Pisces this month, right? You know, Venus is traveling close to the Sun all through the month. So, you know, be careful. You know, the caution here is really be careful about approaching a romance with naivete. You still want to be able to get out of your dreamscape just a little bit and put your eye on what's real. You can use my energy, call on my Scorpio energy. I'll check them out for you. I'll be your Scorpio backup. So the majority of this month can bring euphoria, and you might be enticed to see an idealized version of romance, and that's fine. As long as your idealization will play along and really turns out to be who they say that they are, or who they present themselves to be, right? So it's a great time to think the best of others, but it's another thing to get carried altogether, you know, too much away that yeah, enchantments and fantasy are fun, and you may engage in that for a little while, but before you get your heart chakra really, you know, you start to, you know, get those golden threads going between you and this other person, just let things pan out well into the next month. Don't be like 2 dates in a U-Haul. Okay, that's not going to be helpful for you at this time. No 2 dates in a U-Haul, right? Okay, so remember Flingos. I'm so excited for you guys to count. Flamingo's lesson is always keep at least 1 foot on the ground. However, remember that you can lift that other foot up into the air and you still can stay perfectly balanced. So, you know, like you, one fish upright, one fish downward going, you're going to find the balance, and you want to also find the truth. So particularly on March 11th through the 14th, when the Sun, Moon, and Venus and Neptune and then Mercury become especially close in a tighter series of conjunctions, this is going to create a potential to find healing, connection, that love, and really deep emotional cleansing by now. You know, I always like to tell Pisces when they're like, oh, I really feel like I need to emotionally cleanse or whatever. You are so connected to water. I'm always like, listen, find whatever your favorite water animal is, and know that if they spend an appreciable time in the water, like some people think of frog as their spirit totem and power animal for the water, while others think of manatees or whales or whatever. the animals that spend an appreciable amount of time in the water will always have just a little bit of algae on them or hangers-oners. And so I tell you, visualize getting, having energy go through scraping you for barnacles and algae and hanger-oners, and to do so in water, like in a bath or a shower, if you can't get to like a river, an ocean, or even a pond or a lake, that can be very helpful. So when listen, and let's say that you've got a romance that's like maybe not going so great, or there's just a little bit of turbulence there. This is a fantastic time to clear the air in all of that. And Neptune and then Venus make a favorable sextile to Pluto and Capricorn. And there might during this time be a change in the foundation of the romance or of your spiritual path. But again, it's going to help you clear the slate, and that's going to really give you what you truly want, which is a deeper connection with everything and everybody. Like nothing can ever be too deep for you, right? So this is a fantastic, fantastic time to release the past wounds, make peace with the past loss of a loved one or dream, maybe that's not coming to fruition. But by doing this, you can better prepare to attract the, I don't want to say the right love, because they all are. We go through what we go through because of our sacred contracts, but maybe the everlasting love that you so desperately want. And, you also, if you're not working towards a dream, you can get really down. So clear the past, whatever dreams have not worked or are not working, and that's going to make way. You're going to ask Spirit, you're going to ask the water element to bring you in new dreams that are shinier, better, clearer, more delicious, and this is the time to do that. Now, on the 18th, the moon in Taurus, Pluto, and Capricorn, and Venus Sun in Pisces come into a favorable aspect with each other. And this, again, it's an ideal time to release old attachment to whatever your ideals are about security, finances, work, and you might even shift the balance like a flamingo. Like they'll stand on one foot for a while, and then they'll put the other one down, and then they'll stand on the other foot for a while. Just imagine yourself doing that, but still staying in complete and total balance between a focus on career and work, and then a focus on family and love. You'll be able to get there for both right now, and in a very, very deep way. On the 29th and 30th, a conjunction between Mercury and Neptune in Pisces can bring about the potential for great artistic and creative expression. Your psychic senses are probably going to be very heightened now, especially with all the water element, and then what's going on, in the astrologicals out there. It's an important time, though. I know I'm going to say this again, but get rid of old wounds. Get rid of old wounds. Sort them out, get them out. Sort them out, get them out. Right? Let that be, do your cheer, do your mantra, but we're going to sort them out and get them out. Now, that's said, you Pisces, your zodiac sign is very, very famous for just having words that are like healing salve. It's crazy. I mean, you can say the exact words that a Leo or a Scorpio or a Capricorn is standing right, but you guys could all use the same words, the same intonation of voice, and people are going to be like, to Pisces, and they're going to be like, to the other signs that I just mentioned, right? So that said, the emotional tensions that are happening that make you want to vent, just simmer down, slow your roll, and choose your words very carefully, because Mercury in Pisces, especially close to Neptune, can be distracted by confusion. That can make you distracted by confusion, vagueness, and illusions, and that's not going to go well if you just blah 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 all that out. Like a turkey. Don't blabber all that out before you get through early April, and make sure that what you want to say, that you can say, in a place of love and compassion and all the things that you're best known for, and make sure your thoughts are clear and what really is, and not what you at that moment wanted things to be, because what you want things to be come the 1st of April, that's going to metamorphosize, and it's going to be fantastic. So, I hope that was helpful. Pick up your copy of the Arcanimal Tarot and Oracle deck, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and as always, do good for animals and stay wild.